What is up? Good evening, everybody, and thank y'all for tuning in to the one only UTLR live studios as we are here with a great show on tap here this evening from the Charlotte Roval. I am the one only UTLR Storm. Alongside me this evening is the one only, Bad News Ducky, returning in the booth. Not on track this time, but again, like I said, he is in the booth this evening. So, Ducky, what's going on, my man?
Oh, nothing. Just ready to watch some good road course racing here at the Charlotte Roval. Got some pretty quick guys here, so I should be able to put on a pretty great show. Just excited to be here.
Yeah, I mean, we've been kind of missing your disappearance out of nowhere, and very excited to have you join us back in some form or fashion. Um, how you think going into tonight's Charlotte Roval that these guys are going to what's going to be the biggest challenge? Because you're kind of a road course racer yourself, so what kind of challenge do you think is going to be the biggest challenge this evening?
I wouldn't call myself a road course racer just yet. I think I'm getting better at it. But definitely the biggest challenge is making sure you hit your breaking points every single time. The one who makes the least amount of mistakes will definitely have the fastest times and definitely set the fastest pace. And that's what you're really looking for when you come to a place like this.
Yeah, I know I've gotten a little bit better here. This track is very technical. There's a lot of passing opportunities, but these guys are going to be struggling to make the passes, I think, because guys we want to go in to the corner single file, not really forcing the issue. We will see a few drivers probably, unfortunately, force it, and we'll see how it ends up.
Definitely. If you could send me like just a list of how they qualified real quick, I'd like to see that. Just study that for a second, and I can probably tell you who's
Yeah.
going to win.
Yep, I can send that over to you. So y'all can see that we do have a new background. This is the month of December, so we are going festive. We got snow in the background here in the UTR Live Studios. It's warm and cozy where we are. We're by the fireplace and not outside freezing our butts off. So that is always the plus here.
Unless you're me and you're in your parents' basement and you're still freezing.
Then in that case, I'm sorry. But it's
If
gonna
y'all do hear a little one in the background, that is my little daughter. So I hope she don't get on y'all's nerves too much. But she does like to talk.
Yeah, that one Ducky point two 2.0 is a talker as we know it. So
She's
just
trying.
sent you over the lineup, and I'll go over the lineup real quick while he's kind of studying that. So starting off from the 15th position, we got 15 drivers on track this evening. Starting from 15th is Toby Welsh in the 33 Chevrolet. Starting 14th in the number 15 Ford is Go Dogs. Starting 13th in the number 18 Toyota is Lowbroke. Starting 12th in the number 20 Chevrolet is Here Comes Mr. J. Starting 11th in the number 88 Ford is Drake. Starting 10th, making a return, is our Armory veteran, number 56 of the Chevrolet of Mountain Ranger. Starting ninth in a number 26 Chevrolet is our Denny. Starting 8th, making another return after being gone for a couple weeks, in the number 16 Toyota CCDN Loading. Starting 7th in the number 99 Ford is Flash Champ. Starting 6th in the number 32 is CCDN Morton. Y'all, of course, you are used to it by now. You'll refer to him as HD. Starting 5th in the number 24 Chevrolet is One Bad. Starting 4th in the number 98 Ford is Deport Eddie. We'll probably call him just Eddie. Starting 3rd in the number 2 Chevrolet is LRS. Starting 2nd, making his second his debut, I believe. No, sorry, second time this season. In the number 68 Toyota with a time of 1:19.673 is INF. And let me calculate, make sure that is not a screenshot glitch in the lineup because I don't believe it was. Yes, so it was not. So with the exact same time, they tied with a time of also 119.673 is the number one truck of, or sorry, the number 21 truck of SP, and that is his first pole this season. So with that,
Alex, we're gonna do something a little fun on this broadcast this week, okay?
alrighty, hit me with it. What you
I know
got?
I'm gonna change some stuff up on you on the fly, but I want to do it. I think it's fun little stuff to do. So we got 15 drivers, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, what we're gonna do is little head-to-heads, and we're gonna pick between me and you
Okay.
who we think, and I'll write them down here. So our first head-to-head, I want to do Drake and Lodebrook. Who do you got
Uh,
winning that battle?
Honestly, I've seen Drake do some pretty good performances, but I've got to go with Low Broke. He's been consistent on this one.
You're going with Lode. I'm going with Drake. That's our first head-to-head. Second head-to-head, make it a little harder, a little different. Loading versus Flash Champ.
Ooh, yeah, you got a tough one right there. I know Loading's got the F1 experience, and I believe Flash has a little bit, but not a whole lot. But when it comes to the Charlotte Roval, I think Flash is going to get this one. He's got a lot of experience behind this track alone.
I will agree with you on that. I do appreciate Loading and how good he is. Been away a little bit. I think Flash just knows the field a little better, and he'll know where he can try to pass somebody where he can't. So I think in the end, Flash will be up there. Not contending for the win per se. I know he's got a lot of work ahead of him,
Oh
but
yeah,
I think he'll be up there top five for sure. He wants to
e-
keep that top five streak alive.
easily.
All right. So we
Who's
have
next?
Load and Drake, where I took Drake and you took Load. We both took Flash over Loading. Next battle we're going to have is a weird one because it's going to be the best of friends taking on each other. We're going to take LRS
Oh dear
versus
God.
SP.
Oh no. Man, those two have gone door to door here. Um, Probably two of the three I would have to say that's going to be in a three truck battle all night long. God almighty. You know, SP has been a really good road course racer. He's kind of had to show Luke LRS the ropes, but LRS has really latched on to these road courses. I think something's going to get into SP's head, and LRS is going to take it.
You're taking LRS. I'm taking SP. I think that LRS will try to be a good teammate and help him get the win tonight, just because I feel like that's how LRS is.
Fair enough.
Which it's a very even battle. You never know. Fourth battle of the night. We're going to do One Bad versus Deport.
Okay. Deepport is a rookie this year. One bat is a league veteran. More experience with these guys versus somebody who's learning the track, or not necessarily learning the track, but learning the field. Um, Deeport has been one of the strongest of the rookies, I will say. But I will say, one bat on this one. He's got the veteran status, and he's definitely shown speed here.
Okay, so who were you taking again? Sorry, it cut
One
out for
bad.
me. Taking One Bad. That's not a bad pick. I know One Bad's really good here.
And
Um,
what's up, guys, in the chat? I
I've
do want
been
to quick.
practicing
Go ahead.
with Deport a little bit this week just to help him out, along with Flash. So I know what kind of speed they have. I don't know that he has the speed to beat One Bad, but I'm trying to think if something bad will happen to either one of them, and then that's kind of a clear win. So I'll go One Bad with you.
All right, all right. What's up, chat? I see a Mountain Ranger. Let's go. Pump for Roval, INF. High League. Casual. RDOT. Hell yeah, brother. I'm hype. INF. Woohoo. INF. I like the Christmas music. Christmas festivities going on in the UTR studios. Ducky, what's our next head to head?
One moment, I'm answering somebody on something here.
Just got
That's in just in a different chat. Sorry.
No, you're good. I just got SP's on board, ready to go.
All right. Next head-to-head that we will have, and the final one because it's 5. We'll end on an odd number just in case. Let's do Go Dogs versus Here Comes Mr. J.
Both again, 2 rookies in this league. Go Dogs has not been here every single week. He is part-time this year. I don't know his road course experience a whole lot. On the other hand, I don't know Mr. J's road course experience either. But I feel like Mr. J has the upper hand. He's been here every week. He knows how his guys compete. He knows how his guys race. He's not going to be maybe top 10. With 15 drivers, he might stand a chance at a top 10. Go Dogs is probably going to be hanging out in the back just based off his qualifying efforts. I was watching. He's really slow. I'm not calling him out as being a slow driver. Just he's very protective and cautious on this road course. And he's not going to be able to get the result that he's really truly wanting out of this. I really think that Mr. J is going to be a little bit more aggressive. He comes off as a more aggressive driver. Between those two, he's the aggressive driver, and he's going to come off with it.
Gotcha. I'm with you. I think Mr. J is very respectful. Really love the way he drives. I know the speed can get there. I think he'll do just fine. I'm going to take Mr. J over Go Dogs. Now, another little something, just to be different, just to try something out here. You get 2 automatic guaranteed top 10 finishers. Who would you have?
Guaranteed top 10 finishers,
And the bigger the surprise, the more points you end up with at the end of the night if we guess he's right. So take that into consideration.
Well, one guy I want to call out just right off the top of the head is Denny. Our Denny. He is a improving driver. He's getting there. He's going to make the moves. He doubts himself so much to the point that he thinks he's no good whenever he is. He's improving greatly from the time that he started in this league. Denny is getting a top 10 finish without a doubt here. Even though he's not the best road course racer, he's getting it.
I shouldn't have gave you serve because that was going to be my guy, but guaranteed top 10. I'm going loading. I know he's been gone a minute, but I think he can pull it together, and he can definitely get him top 10 tonight, barring anything happen. Top 5. Guaranteed top 5. Who you taking? You'll see what I'm doing here in a second, because you're going to pick a top 3 as well. Guarantee. And then you're going to pick a winner.
He's starting outside the top 5, but the guy has been improving in this league, and he's doing greatness. And I've got to go with HD.
I should stop giving you serve, man. That's all right. That's all right. Guaranteed top 5 finish. You got to look at the top 3 and then look at the ones behind. So I have a feeling 3 spots for sure, barring anything crazy. One bad. I'm going to give one bad and automatic top 5, I feel like. I think that's in the realm of possibility for him for sure. Automatic top 3. Who you got?
Top 3 INF. He's good on road courses, point blank.
I'm going to give that to LRS. Now, you got to pick a winner. Who's your winner tonight?
I gotta go. I'm gonna go with probably INF again.
Going INF again. Okay. I was also going to go INF. I think he's just really good, but I'm going to count on SP to keep his head in the game tonight. I'm going to take SP. Start on the pole, win from the pole. So we got our little battles, guaranteed top 10s, top 5s, and top 3s, and then we got our winners. We'll see how we do at the end of the night.
Sounds
we are
good.
in store for a great race.
Well, and with that, there's the invite into the race.
And then I'm sure we're pacing the first lap, correct?
Yes, we are. Which I was loading in a little late, so we
That's
should.
okay. I'm
be
sure
getting
that they're still. I'm sure they're still pacing around. I'm going to run to the restroom while I can. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Alright, guys, and with, of course, I'm going to go over real quick. Alright, tonight, of course, is Charlotte Roval, like we've already mentioned before. One rule is all restarts tonight will be single file. We'll be going in between the last two banners coming out of the final chicane. So it's going to be a great one. Again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody out there watching, and to the Xbox One esports racing community. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for the holidays that you provide for us. So all restarts
I'm
will be
sure
single.
it's for something in solidarity, but who threw up a cupcake on my screen here?
I don't even know, dude. That's just wow.
I mean, it's fine with me.
We
That's
got
cool.
a cupcake, but well, with that, guys, we are going to send the cupcakes and the rest of the field off to the green flag here, and we are underway from the Charlotte Roval.
Oh, SP put INF in the wall a little bit there. Didn't give enough. There was not enough give and take. I'm sure that will be reciprocated later.
Without a doubt, I believe so. Do want to, of course, mention again, since you're here as well, to the viewers as well, again, all restarts tonight are going to be single file, and they'll be going in between the last two Charlotte banners that are located on the right-hand side and the left-hand side coming out of the chicane, or sorry, out of the bus stop. That will be where they go green, coming off pit road that time by. They'll go green.
INF making quick work of D-port, I believe, correct?
Yes.
I can't remember which one's Flash and the Thor Motorsports car is there.
Let me see.
I think he's got the blue. Looks like LRS and INF's touching a little bit. There goes LRS. Something bad to happen. There it is.
Yeah, LRS falling way back. And one bad has lagged out.
Sure. Oh no, there goes a
top
5 guarantee for me.
One bad out of this one.
And we both lose the D-port, one bad. That's a scratch.
And that sucks for one bad. I believe that is the second time that he has lagged out of a truck race in a row. So that's going to hurt big time when it comes to points.
Yeah, it's not fun when that happens. Being a victim of it also sucks last week in Cup, but you take it, you move on. Maybe look at things for next year to be a little different, but maybe not.
Right now we got D-port and we got Flash taking out all the blue cones, just clearing them out of the way. Let's get those off the track and let's just so we can have more track to race on.
LRS is just masterfully just slicing his way through this field.
Yeah, he is. He's back up, maybe inside top 5.
I'm trying to see. All right, so there's one, two. All right, two pink cars, two Thor cars. Trying to see who's.
Looks like maybe 7th.
I think he's in 6, so just outside the top 5 from what I'm seeing. I think because it looks like it's two pink cars, two Thor cars, Mountain Ranger.
But by the way, we only have 6 laps in this first stage, and they're coming around. This time by will be lap 5. So once SP takes this lap, it'll be 2 to go in stage number 1. We see Drake and Loading having a good little battle here. Again, one thing that you will see that I haven't seen a whole lot of, and that is once they come off onto Charlotte Oval turn 2, you'll see them sometimes cut down to the apron of the track. That is just to gain more speed. They are allowed down there. There's no out of bounds. So you'll see some drivers probably taking that lane, and you can make it work. So
I'm gonna be honest. I've never really thought of it. I always thought maybe rolling down off the top was a little quicker because you get the downhill momentum.
yeah,
But hey, if you want to go flat, be my guest.
well, and they roll all the way down to the apron, and I mean they don't get it to where it's flat. It's just right below that blue and white line.
So this is the last lap now, correct?
No, this is 2 to go right here.
Oh, okay. I thought when SP crossed it was the last lap. My bad. I think my daughter really likes the pink cars because she has not took her eyes off of them since they've been on the screen here.
Well, INF has
INF's
closed the
starting
gap.
to, yeah, I was going to say he's starting to close in there. I think once SP gets a big lead, he kind of slacks off a little bit. He just doesn't go for the kill.
Well, he's also one of those drivers where if he gets any kind of out of focus, then he's going to lose momentum. He's got to stay focused. He tends to not talk a whole lot because that's whenever he doesn't make mistakes. If he starts talking, he starts losing momentum. He'll start messing up, making small mistakes that count as big mistakes later on in the run.
All right. We're going to see if INF can close in the gap here, Annie, on my screen in this heavy braking zone.
Yeah,
It was a good corner, I think. Good S-curves or chicane, whatever you want to call it, from INF. It closed the gap a little bit. We are on the last lap, I do believe, for this stage.
Yes, I guess I must have went to bed half asleep and did not finish this setup for the broadcast because I've got my stage break screen still all black and the green flag screen is all Christmassy in the background.
That's all right.
So
We all
I
make
did not
mistakes.
finish it.
That's all right. You got some homework to do tonight, then.
Yep, just in time for more Christmas on, for next week because there is no Xfinity this week. So.
Hey, 'tis the season.
Mm-hmm. We see INF close the gap down to SP there in the bus stop. Coming to
SP also gets nervous if he feels like anyone's catching him, so he could be making a mistake from that as well.
Well, it's not going to be enough. SP is going to for sure have the stage win right here. SP will grab stage 1 victory.
Oh no, there toward the end on that, it looked like INF kind of cut through the last part of it. Could just be the camera that's working for the race, but a little weird. Usually you get a penalty on that. As far as the game, I'm not saying he's cutting on purpose. I'm just saying.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's just a weird camera angle.
Try to input. Go. Trying to input the Christmas background while we're under the stage break.
Oh, I am trying to find my daughter's pacifier. So.
We're all trying to find everything.
From the sounds of it, it looks like we're about to go back green.
Yes. Back green underway here from the Charlotte Roval, stage number 2.
Let's
Also,
see if he
6
gives him
laps.
room this time. Oh,
Ooh,
chopped it.
loading hard into the heartburn turn 1 wall.
INF restarted third, I do believe, and he's made it to where he can make a move on that 21 of SP. Closing on him. Does SP overdrive the corner? It looks like it.
Yeah, it's going to allow INF.
Who's got the preferred lane here?
INF's going to clear him. There's what I'm talking about. You see, he does close just ever so slightly on INF.
And then it goes away off.
Yep.
Turn. There they are using the wall for braking. That's weird.
Yeah. I don't know if it was just the braking and
It's probably just a mistake. I just like
that,
to point out dumb stuff. So
typically
SP does not take this as hard. See what I mean with INF there?
Ooh, 3 wide. Just for a split second.
He like cuts
oh,
that
your God,
last
INF
so
hard. Okay, well, or not. I think there's some lagging going on because I don't know, on my end, INF took a hard hit into the turn 1 wall.
Well, LRS wants by INF bad. I know when INS gave us all a butt kicking at Watkins Glen, we didn't feel too good about it, but.
INF said he wanted to come in part-time and race a few races in each series of the lower series, since he doesn't get to compete in the cup level, and mostly he's going to do some ovals, which I was very shocked. He's going to do some ovals, but he is mostly going to focus on road courses.
He's a great racer. I have nothing against him. I think he's really good. I enjoy watching him race. He's very aggressive. I've raced with him at Canadian Tire. We got into each other a little bit, but
here comes
it was just hard racing.
Inside.
I told you, Flash, once he gets
Up
going a little bit, he knows what he's doing. And he'll get that taste of it, and he'll want to keep going.
Yeah, he's making the moves. Just past LRS for the 3rd position, breaking up this bubblegum pack.
Vanilla strawberry cupcakes here, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That bubblegum
I wouldn't be
to get
surprised
from
if
the dentist or after you get a haircut. That pink bubblegum. Remember those?
Yeah. Yeah. We might have a Blaney situation. Whoever's running behind INF and SP on the last lap, SP going too hard. Got in the wall. He can cut it down. He's going to get his nose chopped off.
Dang, SP take it all the way to the grass.
He got his nose chopped off. Can't really do much about that.
Well, the good thing is he sure did let off the gas and let him have it. He is pressuring INF hard into that bus stop.
But watch INF right here in this chicane at the end. Just watch how hard he cuts that part. It's crazy.
Well, in some practice that I was doing, that little strip of grass on the left-hand side coming out of that chicane, it tends to catch you sometimes, and then sometimes it doesn't. I've seen it catch some guys, and it gives you a course penalty, and then sometimes you can cut it as close to that wall as you want, and you get nothing, and you get a good launch off that corner.
Yeah, no, it's just weird. I guess it just likes certain people, and he's one of the people it likes. It hates me. I'll say that. It hates me. But, hey, I mean, if you can do it, do it.
I mean, I did it, and it caught me like one time out of like 6 laps. Just in practice, granted, I wasn't running this race, but I was like, you know what, let me fool around with these guys, and yeah. It benefited me until that last lap, and I was doing pretty good with the guys, and next thing I know, I lose the race because of it.
Here, I think SP needs to worry about just refocusing. He doesn't need to try to catch INF right now. I mean, we've got how many laps left?
We still got, it'll be 2 to go this time by.
He just needs to regroup, focus, and know what he did to let INF get by him.
Yeah, because if he keeps on messing up or makes another mistake,
that's just wild. Oh my God, they both
INF came off the corner.
That's wild.
Wow.
They both took it hard that time, and that time it got INF. See, now here's where SP made a mistake again. He did it last time, he did it again.
And the bad thing is, these two are not going to give each other a break.
No, and INF's about to cross him back up. And then is SP about to cross him back up.
Send it hard in the corner. A good advantage right here is going to be how they come off onto the banking of turn 2 here.
Never thought I'd see blocking at a road course, but here we are.
I didn't think I'd see that either.
What are we doing here, boys?
Holy cow. INF up on 2 wheels.
When I race, I feel like you got to keep it inside those turtles, not go over them. That's...
Last I checked, those turtles cost you a truck.
Yeah.
They don't benefit you at all.
One to go here.
This is the last lap of stage number 2.
Oh my God. Why are you letting him block you all the way?
Oh my God.
This is
blocking.
Not race. This is a demo derby. This, good Lord.
And here he comes.
You should have just dove it to the inside there, bud. Do you want it coming out of this? See, I would have just...
That was a bad setup.
My Lord. I'd say just push him all the way into the chicane at this point. He's blocking you like that, and it's running like this, and that's how we're going to do it. Just might as well dump him in the chicane. Like that,
well,
right there.
And INF still may have the, well, SP's edging out.
And
he's going to scrape the wall.
Like. Or maybe he's looking to try to have it right here. Oh my gosh.
Who's going to get it? Stage 2
like
goes to INF.
I don't agree with it, but yeah.
And Flash comes home like, 3rd.
Personally,
no, sorry, Deport.
Cut that like that.
That's Deport 3rd.
Oh.
Those two run identical trucks, Flash and Deport. So we've been calling Flash Deport this entire time. Deport is in 3rd in that number 98 Thor Sport safe flat truck.
Here, girl. Come on up here. It's the last stage. Come up here with Daddy. Help him commentate.
And we'll get the results for the stage 2. Deport 3rd, LRS 4th, Mountain Ranger 5th, Flash is 6th, Drake 7th, R. Denny 8th, Lowbroke 9th, and here comes Mr. J 10th. Well, you've seen the racing so far. What do we expect going into the final stage?
I'm telling you, I think that front 2 is going to make way for Deport. Deport might sneak him one here.
Deport's been very consistent. um, hanging right there. So I would not count him out at all.
I mean, if he can just get close enough and those two keep doing what they're doing, now here you go. Deport's in second.
Deport able to get a good pit stop there as we get ready for stage number 3. This is it, all on the line. We're back underway.
Is that LRS or INF?
Yes, as both of them.
I think it's running order SP Deport LRS.
Yes.
INF. Now
And
see,
then
here's
right
where you
behind
will
them
see
is
if
Mountain Ranger.
LRS actually wants to win this race. If LRS wants to actually win this race and does not block, then he'll go after SP. But
Well,
I think you'll see.
with how hard these guys are fighting, Mountain Ranger sitting right there in that 5th position. Really solid
This might
ride by
hurt
him.
INF a little bit because if he's back there in traffic, that means he's losing time. Him and SP are on the same playing field. They're just as fast as one another. So we'll see if he can get around this traffic. How many laps are in this last stage?
Let me take a look here. Thank you.
Should be about 13, right?
We're at 19 of 27.
19 of 27. Okay, so next time by we'll be at 20 of 27.
Yes, so it should be about 11 to go this time. And Ranger and who is that? Ranger and somebody else just got hit with a penalty. One of the pink truck, INF, and Mountain Ranger got hit with a course penalty.
Hey man, I know I call that crap. It's like Icarus flying too close to the sun. You just don't do it. SP's playing the role of Icarus right now, playing too close to the wall. Ain't
Well, and that leaves the door open for LRS, who goes the outside wall, nicks it. LRS is closing in. SP is making a lot of mistakes and not holding his line. LRS is closing.
He probably got trigger happy because old INF got a penalty. So we'll see what happens here, but
and that is Deport still hanging on to the 3rd position.
Is that right? She said that these 2 pink trucks have been the class of the field, even though it's been 2 different pink trucks up front all day.
Hey, pink is
but
the
she
favorite
did say,
color.
I don't know. She likes purple an awful lot. Yeah, you like purple, don't you?
I'm skating through the field right now, seeing what else is going on.
It's crazy it's crazy if you're the leader. Like, I want you to watch if they stay close enough to each other. Right? So SP doesn't cut that last part like he does if INF is in front of him or just behind him. However, Luke's behind, so he cuts that part trying to gain that time. Me personally, I ain't hitting it because I'm going to get hit with a penalty. I mean, it's already got INF and Mountain Ranger.
True.
But I will tell you one thing. Those little flowers right there before you hit this turn right here. Before you hit turn 1 and 2, I've hit those a few times. I will not lie.
I've ran through them. Pretty little fun right there. Looking back, we got a battle right here between Loading and Denny. Taking a break from the leaders. There is a pass being made on Loading. Denny goes high, lets him go by.
Oh, goodness.
He goes high, lets him go by.
Are you coughing, faking? You fake coughing? See? The LRS just runs right over it. SP didn't. It's just funny to me, the little things that you see when you're just commentating.
It's an interesting view whenever you're seeing it from a different perspective.
Where are y'all at this weekend Cup?
We are at the one and only Richmond Raceway.
Oh. We don't have to talk about Richmond. It's okay. We'll forget it.
I'd rather not. For the viewers, there's past entertainment between us two. of me and Ducky at Richmond in both the trucks and cup. So yeah,
Completely accidental.
on
And
both
it
ends,
was the same thing
back to back
twice in
nights.
2 days. Very wild. Um,
Uh, I would never expect
somehow,
something like that to
man,
happen.
my man gets his tires just below the line at Richmond 3 and 4, and I don't mean to even try to hit him, tap him, nothing, but I just was a little faster and
Took me
I
around the
turned him.
apron.
It was my fault. Definitely my fault. I could have slowed down more, but we was trying to get to the final four.
Yeah.
We had to
And the same thing happened the night
boot
before
scoot
in
boogie.
trucks.
Yeah,
And
to get
best
to the final four as well.
and it was in
Just
the exact same corner and I spun out in the exact same spot. Because
yeah, we
the
had
exact
to.
same thing happened.
It was an accident. I told him it'd never happen again, and wham, it happened again. I felt so bad. But LRS has caught SP here.
Yes, he has.
How far back's INF? Has he made it to third yet? I do not believe he
I
has.
don't think he has, and from SP's view, I do not
I
have a
will say,
leaderboard.
shout out One Bad. He has a pretty nice looking truck for tonight. Sad he didn't get to run it.
Yeah, he's been racing that truck 2 weeks now, or what it would have been 2 weeks tonight.
So let's see. Flash trying to keep his top 5 streak alive as well. We've got SP, LRS, Deport, INF, then Flash. This will keep him on his streak if he can hold it.
We see back there in the back, Go Dogs in that 15 Ford, just leaping around the track. You got Toby Welsh back there in the back. These are two rookies. Um, they're not your front runners by no means. They're really trying to feel for the track, feel for the league. Um, they're not pressuring themselves at all in this league to get better as of right now. They're just slowly making their way.
INF's pressuring
Learning.
Deport
So
third here. Oh, they make contact.
we switch over right immediately with it.
A little bit of contact, but it looks like, oh, Deport's trying to get up and under him. Deport is a bit of a hard head. But I think INF will go by with grace here. He'll be fine. We do got a good battle for the lead, though. I am watching from LRF's point of view. See if he can catch up to SP here. How many laps are we at now? I think we're 24, 27.
Yep, 24, 27. So I believe this time by will be 3 to go. 4 to go.
It'd be 3 to go.
3 to go. Yep.
Did you like that guess I made there? I just guesstimated.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Well,
Just
with
a little
that,
guesstimation.
I think right before we get to the white flag is a good time to take a quick crank it up style for the first time with our new graphics brought just by Expert Racing. So we're going to crank it up and let y'all listen in for a lap and a half here at the Charlotte Roval. Alright, as we hit 2 to go that time.
Race is heating up. I think INF's catching them too. I mean, it's not close enough to be a factor, but he's running them back down. Like I said, I think this is a good teammate thing. Not necessarily a who's doing it better, even though I do think SP might be doing it better, but we could be in for one heck of a last lap for sure.
Yeah, LRS is going to pressure everything he's got out of that truck. Whatever he's got left, he's going to push the issue in every corner and not make a mistake is the goal. And whatever pressure LRS tries to put on SP, SP could make a mistake if he knows that it's coming.
I think SP's better in chicanes, and I think that's the difference.
Yeah, we're coming off of exit. Tonight's been mostly SP. LRS has been there a few times. We've seen INF up in the front. But it's time. Ooh, dear God. But it's white flag
Welsh,
this time.
Right? Is he the 33 Toby
Yep.
Welsh?
Toby Welsh almost had a factor
around.
in that. White flag brought to you by the Xbox One esports racing community. What does LRS have for SP?
My daughter pulled my headset off.
It's been caution-free all night long. Very short race, even though it is 50%. Very short race, 25 laps. Around this treacherous. It feels like forever, though. 25 laps around this Charlotte Roval is
He's going to have to pull closer right here, but watch it. He'll get close here, and then bam, SP just hammers off.
LRS missed it. Missed the exit.
He's going to have to throw everything he's got in this last part.
Coming in the final chicane. Go Dogs is in the way. Oh, dear God.
Oh my God, what a finish.
SP wins it after contact with Go Dogs.
Well, I got the winner. So that means I get to interview the winner.
That was sketchy. Not even going to sugarcoat it. LRS almost won that.
He could have if he'd have just swung it down, but I think he's just being a good teammate. He always is. If we can get a picture of the end, that way we can figure out everything else we had there.
Yep, so INF does come home third, Deport fourth, Flash fifth, Mountain Ranger sixth, Drake seventh, Loading eighth, Denny ninth, and Lowbrook rounding out the top 10.
Nice. All right, so did Drake finish ahead of Lowbrook, or did Lowbrook finish ahead of Drake?
Lowbrook ahead of Drake.
You got that one. Good job.
And then
I think
got
we both
top
got
10.
Flash. I got SP over LRS.
Then I choose
both missed one
top
bad.
5.
Hold on, I'm going down the line here. Mr. J, I think he finished ahead of Go Dogs, clearly. I think that's both a win. We biffed on one bad, and we can't help he lagged out. You got Denny for a top 10. I got Loading for a top 10. HD, did he finish top 5?
HD did not finish top 10.
Ooh. That biffed for you on that. All right. Okay, well, I think I got you by the winner pick.
Yeah.
So you got Loading over Drake. We both got Flash. That's 2 you, 1 me. I got SP over LRS. That's 2 me, 2 you. Both missed one bad. Both got Mr. J. That's 3 apiece. We both got Denny and Loading. That's 4 apiece. Top 5 we did not get at all. Top 3 we both got. And then I got you by the winner. So you can talk to INF and let him know that he let you down tonight.
Oh, I sure will.
I'll
With
talk
that,
to old Jimmy since he won me the thing. Look at those lap times though. 119.
I
Dang.
would get these guys in here to the party. We're going to take a quick break and be right back for post-race interviews. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys, to the UTR Live Studios for the Truck Series at the Charlotte Roval. Very clean and green race all night. Well, I won't say completely clean. A lot of great battles and hard fought battles where nobody wanted to give up anything. But it was a overall great race, great competition on track from what we saw here this evening. And we've got our top three finishers from tonight. And we're going to start it off with our third place finisher, INF. INF, you got a copy, my man?
Yes, sir.
Dude, you were seeming like it was on rails at first. You were trying to show your stuff and strut your stuff. And, you know, road coursing is one of your hot points. But tonight, it was really good, and then a bit of a fall off right there towards the very end, and tried to make the comeback of the century. And for you, uh, how was your race overall?
Um, it was pretty good. Got the second, first, third, but that's fine. I felt like the car had a lot of speed. I felt like Charlotte Roval. I had figured it out. I got my lines down and everything. It's just a matter of tying it all together. Unfortunately, just a mistake in the beginning of the first or the final stage. Unfortunately, derailed that. But overall, it was a great night. Felt like the car was good and didn't really. I had a lot of fun racing like SP and LRS and everyone else throughout the field. It was pretty fun. It was a good night. Um, and yeah, I'm just glad I had a lot of fun.
Well, and also we saw you, and Ducky kind of called you out on it. But something that we never thought we'd see at Charlotte Roval, and it came from you, blocking, coming off of the turn two, going onto the back straightaway. Uh, I mean, yeah, the run was coming, but normally we don't see blocking here, and that like yes, you want to block, you want to be defensive, but as early as it was, whenever you made the move on SP to go all the way down to the apron and put him almost cutting the grass or was cutting the grass. I mean, was there really a plan with that? Where were you kind of going with that block?
It was just straightforward. It was a block. Went down to the apron. You know, we both used the apron, but I just cut down there. And then SV was like, I don't know if I'm taking words out of his mouth or not, but he was like, I'm gonna go down the inside, and we were both like having a laugh about it while we were doing this. So it's just out of fun, but it could be perceived as a little bit dirty, and I understand that. And obviously, I'll have to probably.
Oh no,
fix that.
dirty. I just
No,
was
it
like,
wasn't
I was
dirty at
walking
all.
at a road.
I was like, no, there was no like ill will behind it. It was just,
Yeah,
you know,
no,
it was
never
just
thought
it,
that.
what
I was
it
just
is what-
like blocking at a road course. I was like, this is wild. I've never seen that
Block.
like in that like setting as far as like the Roval, I guess. Just 1 and 2 were on the apron and we're taking it to the grass. I was like, what is going on here?
Well, and
But
we also
yeah.
saw you doing so much battling between you and SP, where neither one of y'all wanted to give up, and it's early in the race. What was your plan of attack whenever y'all were pretty much just beating the doors off each other's trucks this evening? Like that was probably the toughest racing that we've seen in a long time.
um, I don't know. It was just like what comes to mind when trying to process a move or just trying to get it done. Obviously, we're racing hard, but like as far as just like trying to go hard at it, obviously just overshooting, people will overshoot the corners in certain angles, and like when I was trying to carve through the field, like trying to get back up front, obviously I knew some people were going to overshoot the corners and some people just didn't have the angle to make it, and that just opened it wide open for me to just kind of like go right on through. But it was a really fun battle. I mean, we it was really tough, and it was just a lot of fun. Like this whole night was just fun, even though I didn't get the result I wanted. It was just good, hard battling, and felt like I got to, well, perfect my racecraft a little bit there. It's always fun to try and learn and get better.
Well, man, you did a great job this evening in your second race here in the UTR Truck Series. It was awesome getting to watch you and watch you perform. You're always a thrill to have around, and I know a lot of the guys appreciate having you around. So appreciate the efforts you put on tonight, and we can't wait to see you back in whatever may come next for you.
Yeah, I'll be in the trucks next week. Hopefully, I love Iowa, or it's one of my home tracks. Well, yeah, but it's one of my home tracks. It's near and dear to my heart, so I'll be there at Iowa. Hopefully, get another show for y'all.
Awesome, my man. Well, congrats on the bronze position tonight, and good luck next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Storm. Thank you, Ducky.
All right, and that takes us to our second place finisher this evening, Mr. LRS, our Truck Series champion. You got your ears on?
Yes, sir.
Dude, we are talking about how INF was being aggressive. At one point, you were also being aggressive with SP, but it seemed like you did when it came down to it, or throughout the entire race. Was the truck just that off, or was you just truly didn't have the pace and the speed that he did?
Yeah, I kind of wish the race was a little longer because the truck was really good on the long run pace. On the short run, I would fall back, and then on the long run, I would, close back up to SP and INF, and Deport was even up there too. But I just wish the race was a little longer, and yeah, I mean, I think I had the pace. It was hard to pass, and you wanted to be clean about it, and then you got INF blocking people down to the apron, and Deport didn't want me to pass him either, so it was just hard to pass.
Yeah, we were talking about right there at the end how it was such a short race, even though it was 50%. But I mean, yeah, 25 laps is short, but at the same time, it feels a lot longer whenever you go to Charlotte Roval, because it's just every corner is tedious, and you feel like you're on track a lot longer than the lap count shows. But we were seeing, like I said, you talked about Deport. I mean, y'all two had a good little battle going on at one point. Uh, I mean, it didn't seem like it was that hard to pass him, but except for he was really defending very well. What was your kind of take on that one when you're facing off against him?
He was racing really well. There was a point when we were going down the backstretch, me, him, and Flash, and he said I went deep and got into him and it wrecked Flash, but I didn't really see it that way. I mean, it's 3 weeks in a row we gotten into each other, so I understand if he's frustrated, but I don't think I got into him. But we raced really good all besides that.
Well, man, it was a great show. Did you think you had anything? Because we saw you send it in. We said that last lap you're gonna have to go hard. Uh, did you mess up coming out of the bus stop there on that last lap? Because it sure did look like it.
Yeah, I did. I got loose when I got on the gas, and then into the front stretch chicane, SP screwed up, and I took the corner normally, and bro, I don't know what happened. I just plowed into him. I tried to go around him. I sent the clip to the chat. I tried to get around him, because I'm trying to get 4 in a row, but he still won. So congratulations to him. He ran a really good race. Obviously, the fastest car, I think, in my opinion, tonight.
Without a doubt, yeah, you had a shot that we had just counted off, and then the last corner, another truck's around, and absolutely nowhere to go, and you plow into the back of the winner, and almost won it. So a thrilling finish to say the least. Even though it involved another third-party vehicle, but it was a thrill of a finish by the time the checker flag waved. So congrats on the second place finish tonight.
Yes, sir. Me and SP have some really weird history at the Charlotte Roval last season in the Cup race. We finished side by side through the final corner, and this as well. So I feel like it might be one of those tracks where we're gonna, have a longer history if he still stays in here.
I think he will, without a doubt. Well,
Yeah,
with
well,
that, we're
thank you,
going to go.
Alex, and thank you, Ducky.
Thank you. And with that, we're going to go down to send it down to Victory Lane from the booth. Ducky, you were down there with our winner.
Definitely, I'm sure he's a happy winner. I know he really enjoys them when he gets them. SP, my man, congratulations on your win. I do want to shout out LRS though. When you did get involved in like a little wreck or whatever, I want you to know I noticed you carved through that field. It was crazy. It was smooth. I didn't see you hit anybody, and you were doing it inside outside. I just want to say like shout out you. Um, but SP buddy, I figured you had the truck all night. Me and Alex had a little game going on up there in the booth. You won it for me because I picked you to win. So glad I'm not a curse for you. How's it feel to take one here at the Roval?
Yeah, I was defending winner coming in here, and I don't really want to run trucks this year, but I was willing to race a few races part-time, this being one of them. And yeah, just I don't think I had the fastest truck tonight, but I think I was probably the most consistent out of the three pink trucks we had. You're welcome, Alex, for that. But no, I
That's all right.
mean, we were really fast tonight. Luke, INF, just yeah, I mean. It feels good to win. I haven't won since the Roval last year, so I mean, just to come back here and do it again in another SP way, I mean, can't argue with that. I mean, it was fun racing Luke and INF and me trying to make Charlotte Roval 17 lanes wide if we could, and that worked out. But yeah, I mean, just great race overall. Luke ran me very clean. INF ran me very clean. I don't think I was the cleanest of them. I apologize for that, but I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, it
stage
feels
one you got INF a little bit, and I think that was the difference in getting you that stage win. But I mean, hey, goes around, it comes back. I think y'all hit each other about evenly. Of course, Luke, I think was the cleanest out of all of you. But I think it was a great race and something you should hang your hat on and be happy that you can come here and get you two in a row here.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Defending winner here. I told Luke, I said I'm gonna come in here and gonna give it all I got. I told him that if anyone's gonna beat you, it's gonna be me. So
Right?
I had to come in here and, have some fun with him and INF, of course. So I mean, yeah, just
Definitely, it was
really
a great
happy.
show you put on. Great race. I was glad to be able to come in here and commentate with you guys, and hopefully, if Alex will let me, I'll try to do that tomorrow as well with INF. They'll let me. But it was a great race. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dougie.
Well, with that, SP, the floor is yours. If you want to shout out to anybody, this is your moment of shout outs.
Oh man. I'm gonna give a shout out to nice it's my friend's birthday today, by the way. So happy birthday to my boy. Oh, Jonathan. So happy birthday to him. But yeah, shout out to Luke as well. Rating me. We always have good races, and it's always fun racing against Luke. That's my best buddy. So I mean, just having fun with him, racing with him. We go through hell and back together. He takes my shit and I take his shit, and we just put the shit together, and we make something happen with it. So I mean, it's just unbelievable. I mean, I want to win cup sometime this year, but I guess a truck win in UTLR is pretty good, so we'll take it. But yeah, shout out to you too as well, Alex Ducky. Thank you for broadcasting, and shout out to INF also for racing pretty clean there.
Well, with that, I say it's about time to wrap it on up here this evening from the UTR Live Studios with tonight's UTR Truck Series from the Charlotte Roval. What a fantastic race. Very little short, but it was a great race overall. Fantastic battling going on all night long. Ducky was an incredible guy to have here this evening. Thank you so much for coming in. Kind of a last minute deal, but appreciate you hopping in here. It was a great show with you. Great to have you back up in the booth.
Definitely anytime. Thank you for having me.
And so don't forget, tomorrow night, we are not done. We're just getting started. The oven is just now lit, and we're just now starting to cook this week with UTR. We got the truck series finished up here this evening. We got the Cup series that is going on tomorrow night at Richmond Raceway. You'll want to tune into UTR Live on Twitch, and you'll see us there with INF and possibly Ducky in the booth. As always, INF going to be putting on a great show with us drivers on track. It'll be the first asphalt short track of the UTR Cup Series season that we get to tackle, and hopefully history does not come back to bite me in the butt. So it's going to be an interesting show with rookies and a few part-timers, and our Project 27 driver of Suspect Camo. He is our used to be in the Xfinity Series and has been since removed for reason, but he is now doing great work. Was going to be up in her booth tonight, but he is taking a break tonight and going to be doing great work in the Cup Series tomorrow night in the 27 car. So we're ready to have him and see what he can do. The Xfinity Series are off this week, so no action on Thursday, but tune in Friday. Yes, you heard me right. Friday night, the UTLR podcast makes its debut return since early in season 5. So you do not want to miss that. It's going to be myself, LRS, SP, and CCD and Morton, HD. It'll be us 4, and that kicks off this Friday. You'll see us 4 weekly, and we got a lot of topics to discuss, and it's going to be an amazing show. So you want to tune in and catch all the action right here on UTR Live. It's going to be a full week of action, full week of racing, and we'll see y'all tomorrow night for the Cup Series. Stay safe and happy holidays.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in us. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it away. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that turn